This article here is called Wannabe Movie Star Amber Heard Unaware She Has Lost the Trial, Watch. And Watch refers to Sky News, who I'll get to in a minute. But the point is, Amber does not think she lost the trial. In her own mind, reality is a bit different than it is for most of us. Now, the thing I like here is, as you can see, Geo News is not from the States, they're not from the UK, they're from the Middle East. And that's the reason I like to cover them, because their opinion is very outside of the main playing field, you could say. They're a little bit more unfiltered. Yes, they follow pop culture. I'm not saying they're stupid, they don't know what's going on. I'm just saying they've got a little bit of a different outlook, different politics. So I like hearing what they want to say. And also, wannabe movie star is not something you see so much on the American and Western side of the media, which I think a lot of us fans of the right side of history would like to call her and would rightfully call her. Amber Heard is insisting to justify her loss at the defamation trial against Johnny Depp, says expert. In a chat forum, Sky News discussed the actress's delusional traits, declaring they are all tired of hearing the same arguments. Now, the word delusional is not something you hear so much in the American mainstream media, is it? This is a person who is delusional, and that is just offensive to the entire court process and all those jurors who gave up their time to weigh in on whether Amber Heard lied. They found she did, and with malice, and still, this wannabe movie star is unaware that she has lost. We're all tired of hearing about this case, they added. Speaking of her decision for a sit-in, they added it was bizarre, a really bad decision. It has done a lot of damage. Heard has hurt victims of domestic violence. They are afraid they won't be heard. Take a look. Now, that's words from Australia. Again, something different you hear from most media on the mainstream in America. I will say that the right-wing mainstream, Daily Wire, and Fox News have said some similar things about Amber, but I don't really see that so much from CNN, NBC, MSN, and things like that. Now, they'll call out facts. They'll do an okay job sometimes, but I don't hear them using words like delusional.
Do you think that maybe he just had better lawyers?
I will say his lawyers did certainly a better job of distracting the jury from the real issues.
Distracting the jury from the real issues. This is a person who is delusional, and that is just offensive to the entire court process and all those jurors who gave up their time to weigh in on whether Amber Heard lied. They found she did, and with malice, and still this wannabe movie star seems completely unaware that she has lost. And we were all tired of hearing about this case.
Some people, they just were frankly disgusted by the whole thing.
She says it was Johnny Depp who was beating her, and then she plays her own phone recordings in which she's attacking him. So the jury listened to all of that stuff and said, you're a liar. To have Amber Heard telling lies about domestic violence actually weakens the women's case. It weakens what the victims of domestic violence are fighting for, which is to be heard and taken seriously. She's done a lot of damage to women, and for her to have the unmitigated gall to come around and do an interview like this after she has hurt the victims of domestic violence, I just find appalling.
So that's it. As you can see, Sky News is very grounded and based on what's going on. Geo News also reports on them directly and obviously takes their side. Sick of hearing about it? Well, I'm not. Honestly, I'm happy talking about anything, and it's still important to talk about because I don't think everyone realizes the general public just got a hold of all this information. The people following it, like you and me, or people who might say, we're tired about hearing it, we gotta move on, we gotta ignore Amber, that kind of thing. Gotta remember, some people I'm looking at my calendar, a few weeks ago, a month ago, heard all this stuff. They haven't fully digested it. How long did it take you to fully digest everything that was wrong that Amber actually did and why it caused harm to abuse victims? Some of us believed it at first. Not me personally, but I've talked to people who have, even other creators. At first, it comes out and you think, oh man, yeah, I don't know, look at this. Some people knew immediately, but the point is not everyone. But I digress. That's a talk for another time. Let me know what you think down below. doing pop culture, celebrity news, shout outs, stuff like that. Let's do a shout out. Shout out to Celtic Iron. Celtic's got a channel. Celtic's supported here once in a while. Thank you. Shout out to me T. I see on Twitter all the time, checking my posts, giving me hearts. Appreciate it. Give me a follow if you like. I'm on Twitter. Consider subscribing at this channel. And if you don't, I guess I'll be pretty sad about it, but I'll get over it, make a new video, something like that. Rant done for now. See you next time.